Hello guys and welcome back again in another requested cool video. Someone requested his name is Nate Carway. He requested a 383 Chevy stroker engine and he gave me the correct bore and stroke for it. He said that they are from the Chevy.com, or as he gave me the specs and I just put them in. He told me that he got them from Chevy.com, so I think I believe him. So this is the 383 Chevy stroker. Let's start with 90 degrees V8 with cast iron, of course. These are the bore and stroke. 101.6 millimeter for the bore and 96.5 millimeter for the stroke. Of course, it has an overhead valve system, or a push rod system, but they call it here an overhead valve. This is the modern version because the old version is really crappy. So the modern version with the aluminium heads, because I watched so many roadkill episodes and engine masters episode, as I always look at a cast iron block, and they put these cool RPM and high flow headers, so not headers, the cylinder heads on the engine, and they work perfectly. So I'm gonna use the same method using a cast iron block and aluminium cylinder heads, high performance cylinder heads, no BVL of course. So since this one is gonna be a stroker engine, it has to make a ton of power, so I'm gonna use forged steel with I-beam steel and let's see, lightweight, or let's go with normal forge for a start, +3. And then the compression ratio on these engines, usually when they come with as a crate motor or crate engine, they will be 10.1 to 1, yes, or 10.0 to 1, but let's say 10.1 to 1. And let's make the camshaft a sporty one, so 65 will be good. No variable valve timing, of course. +3 again. Naturally aspirated engine. I'm gonna make it a really good stroker. Let's make it a carbureted 4-barrel engine. Even in 2017, yes, they sell these engines as a crate engine, sometimes with carburetors. So it doesn't have to be really a fuel injected engine. Let's go with standard or performance. I mean, I want performance, but the intake manifold looks really weird. I mean, this one looks really like a really normal intake manifold, which is really good. So let's start with the standard first and see how much I can get if I switched it to a performance one. So 95 octane, 13.7. Let's drop the ignition timing and let's see, 7,000 maybe. +3 again. Tubular, dual. Let's hope for a big power. 3-way and reverse flow straight through. Or no, straight. Okay, reverse flow and no need for the other one. +3 again. So the pistons are not really good, so let's use the lightweight ones. Yes, lightweight forged pistons are better for higher RPM. Now let's see, I have 94.6, so we can bump the ignition timing a little, right? As you can see here, the engine really doesn't make that much power. I mean, 387 horsepower is not really that good for a 6.3 liter. So let's bump it up a little bit. And let's see. So let's go with semi-racing camshaft. And let's bump the ignition timing a little bit. Yes, like that. And the exhaust. Right, it's perfect like this. Let's use the long one, long tubular, and right like this, so we can make more torque. Right, So let's hear the engine now. As you can see here, the intake there is an airflow restriction here, because this carburetor is not really that. This carburetor doesn't really have that much of a high airflow. So yes, the engine has an air restriction problem. I mean, if I want in real life, currently there are some super high quality carburetors these days that can deliver the most high flow ever that you can dream of for a carbureted engine. But if I want to use a single carburetor with the highest airflow possible, I have to put the quality up to +15, which will make the engine really expensive. So the easiest way to go is just put a second one and you are good to go. Look at the difference. 50 horsepower and a drop of the octane. So if you can bump the ignition timing a little, we can have 500 horsepower V8 with twin carburetors on it. That is just awesome, and 414 pound-feet of torque. Now this is a 6.3 liter engine. Now this is it. Let's hear it. Now, if we want to make more power, I can switch the intake manifold system, or switch the intake manifold to a performance one, which will give us only 2 horsepower increase. I mean, it's not really that much of a horsepower, but you can see here we have a higher fuel efficiency value, which is good, and the engine is now loud. Needs more cooling, and the service cost is a bit higher, but the engine is lightweight now and the performance index is higher. So 2 horsepower is really, let's see, 7,200 at 7,200, which is good. Let's go to +5 for better results. Yes, like that. Let's hear it now. Let's hear the final result of the 383 stroker. As you look closer on the camshaft, I mean, the camshaft shape is a bit wrong, because there are these cuts here. It should be a solid rod with these grooves here, as you can see, the lifts. But really what I like about these modern pushrod systems is the hydraulic roller, or what they call the camshaft. It's not a flat tappet as the old school ones used to be. This is a roller here. It's just this wheel here that controls the what they call the push rod, that pushes, this one pushes the rocker arm and open and close the valve according to the lift here. I mean, this design, this wheel here, as you can see, this is the roller, is better than the what call it, flat tappet, yes, the old school one, because the old one used to be the wear on the camshaft was very high because of the engine oil was low on zinc, and that meant to make the camshaft to wear really quickly with time. So basically the most common failures on old school V8s with flat tappet camshaft, that the camshaft itself will be eaten. All these grooves here, the lifts, will be eaten away. This will be a completely perfect circle, which will make the valve doesn't really open that much and doesn't close that much good, so the engine will start smoking, or you will lose horsepower and torque. So I think the roller here, or this wheel, is really good design and really good feature to be featured in classic reproduction or crate engines these days. So that's a plus for classic American V8s enthusiasts. Like, for example, the Hot Rod Garage and the Roadkill Garage, all these legends, of course, and Engine Masters. I love these shows. They always they always talk about the camshaft and the hydraulic roller and the flat tappet camshaft and the carburetors, hullies, and the cylinder heads and intake manifolds, performance, and everything. I love them. I love these shows so much. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to see more cool videos like this one. Let me just rename it here. I'm gonna type Chevy 383 stroker crate engine. Let's see here, the variant is Ford old school, and let's see what I've got. Twin carb. Alright, that's better. Let's hear it one more time because it sounded really awesome. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video, because I really enjoy making cool V8s, especially old school V8s with carburetors on them. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you really enjoyed it, please hit that like button, and if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe, and if you have another request it, and I will make it as soon as I can. Thank you so much, and I will see you in another video. Bye bye.